I have been speaking to a lot of people recently in the last couple of weeks who have been through the biggest transformation this year, more than any year in their life. It's as though 2025 has been like the ultimate initiation year. There have been fires in people's lives, there have been shedding skins, cycles ending. It's been a huge year astrologically. I am not an astrologer. I do follow it a little bit to stay up to date with the energies, but mostly I go off what I see, what I know within myself. It feels as though the last few years have been building up to so many people letting go this year. And if you're hanging on, being forced to let go of what isn't serving you, so that we can bring about a new world, so that we can bring about changes. But this isn't just going to happen magically. It needs to happen within you first. You are a microcosm of the macrocosm. You have the entire universe within you. Your mind is connected to the universal mind. Everything is mind, everything is mental, and all of this is an illusion. But you're creating that illusion. You're creating your reality. So as we're moving forward, you're being asked to create something new, especially if this resonates. If 2025 has been a huge initiation for you, if it has been a huge awakening, it has been the year of the snake. So the year of the snake is literally, a snake means transformation. It also means facing your fears. It means shedding your skins, letting go of that which it no longer fits. A snake sheds its skin because it doesn't fit anymore. So let's let go of these old identities, these old ideas about ourselves that are not serving us. Because I know that you have dreams, I know that you have desires, I know that you have a life path that you're here to fulfill. And while ever you're staying who you always have been, you're not going to be able to live those. You have to go through an initiation. You have to walk through a portal. You have to go through. The portal is within you. You have to go through your deepest fears and challenges so that you can prepare yourself to actually living the life that you want to live. If I handed everything that you told me you wanted right now, unless you'd been through the initiation, you probably wouldn't be able to handle it, and you would either hand it straight back to me or it would crumble, because you have to be prepared. So 2025 and the years leading up to it have been preparing you for what's to come. So this is going to be a reflective video. I'd like you to just pause the video here and journal on these things. So what have I left in 2025? Or what do I want to leave in 2025? What left my life? How did I evolve this year? How was I forced to evolve? Or how did I choose to evolve? And how am I closing 2025? And then as we look forward and into 2026, I've been reflecting on goals that I want to set. I've been encouraging my clients to set their goals, to have a vision. It's always more of a vision for me than this, I want to create X by X. I know that the universe doesn't work like that, although it does help our ego to have a navigation system to work towards. So I always think a vision of how you want your life to feel is really, really important. That North Star, that where the direction that you're moving in, doesn't mean that it has to happen like that, but it gives these desires a place to express themselves, and what is for you will not go by you. So having a vision is so important. So in that vision, as I've been asking my clients to set their visions, as I have been creating my own vision for 2026, there is a lot of space. There's a lot of question marks, because so much, I was not expecting my life to look like this at the end of 2025. Some of the things that I've achieved this year are amazing. Most of them have been within the shadow. Most of them have been making the unconscious conscious, and what has been born from that. I know I've done a lot of the transformation personally for me this year. I know that the harvest, the fruits, are going to be shown to me in the next year or coming years. This year has been the initiation year, and what is to come will follow. It doesn't always have to happen like that. The ego wants it to happen like on this date, but I know that it doesn't happen. It doesn't work like that. That doesn't mean that we can't play with our creative power. I recorded a video about the void and the moon space and everything being created from nothing a couple of weeks ago. You can watch that here. And it doesn't mean that we can't create and we can't play with this magnificent universe that we have. So creating your vision, getting really clear on how you want 2026 to end will help you understand the energy and help you understand what challenges you might have to face in 2026, where you're going to have to be extra conscious, extra aware, that you will see the shadows that are, and the pieces within you that are asking to be healed. You will see those now. You will be seeing those in your life now. And if you can work through them, go into them, then you will not be facing them this time next year. So really keep going into it. Keep going into it. This is my encouragement for you. The challenge is the medicine. The suffering is the medicine that you need to make those changes in your life. So like I say, this is a reflective video. So here are some questions for helping you understand your 2026. And just before I get into them, actually, so if 2025 has been the year of the snake, 2026 in the Chinese zodiac is the year of the horse. So it's all about forward movement. It's all about momentum, power. Think about the drive. A horse in its full gallop along the beach, the freedom, the spirit, the power, the magic, the just like sheer will. That's the energy that 2026 is bringing. So I hope you're ready. Okay, so some reflections for 2020, for how you would like 2026 to look. So with everything that you have learned in 2025, what are you creating next year? Where is there space, maybe something left? Where is there space, void, to create something new? Where do you want to be in December 2026? And who do I need to become in order to live that reality? Because the soul wants evolution. The soul wants you to become your highest potential. It wants you to express as your truest, authentic expression. It wants you to be everything that you can be. It doesn't want you to stay small. Now, we have a protective mechanism, the ego, that does want you to stay small because that's what it knows to be safe. But if you want your life to look radically different in December 2026, if you want to fulfill your soul desires, you must change. You must begin to express yourself in a new way. You must begin to expand. And we are energy. Energy is always evolving. It's always expanding. It's always transforming. So how are you going to transform to make the life that you want to live happen? It's never about the thing. It's always about who we're becoming. We want the thing because we want to see who we can become unconsciously. It's not necessarily conscious. We want to see who we can become in order to do that. An example that comes to mind here is, I don't know if you've ever fallen in love, right? And if you've sat and reflected on why you're falling in love with that person, it's probably because they make you feel a certain way. They bring something out of you that maybe you didn't know was there. You love how you feel within them. How you feel, that's you. That's not them, it's you. But we put that on the other person. But what we want to experience is that feeling within themselves. And this scenario or person or whatever, that it helps us to express that, to feel it. So it's always about what we want to feel, what we want to express, who we need to become in order to fulfill our potential. So just reflect on that as we're going into a new year, as this is my favorite time to reflect. It's winter, it's very reflective, it's very go inward, it's very, what have I learned? It's where transformation happens. It's where we need to let go of what's not serving us anymore. So really just take this into consideration. If you want your life to look different this time next year, what do you need to change? How do you need to change? What are the recurring patterns happening in your life that you don't that you're being asked to evolve through? What do you need to let go of? What's being asked to express through you? And that is going to help you see where your inner work is for 2026. It's all about the inner work. It's not about what you achieve. It's about the inner work. So you focus on your inner work and your inner growth, getting to know thyself on a very, very deep level. Then your life will change around you. Due to this, my life is radically different than I expected it to look. And when you are on this path, your life will change like that, and you won't even know it's happening. And one day you'll wake up and you'll go, oh, I did it. This is different. I don't feel anxious when I wake up anymore. I feel bliss. I feel happiness. I feel joy. So when you're on this path, things will accelerate. If you're not seeing something, it will get louder and louder and louder. So really, really, really get to know who you are. Make that a priority. And I promise you this time next year, your life will be different. If you'd like some support with that, I have an incredible program called Know Thyself that helps you to know thyself, know who you are in truth, know what you want, know how to become the person that you need to be in order to realize and manifest your soul desires. It's an extremely powerful self-paced program with massive, massive, massive value meditations, visualizations, workbooks, like loads of content, all so that you can create a devotional practice to live an incredible, amazing, out of this world life. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please just hit the like button if you have. Hit subscribe to stay up to date with more of these videos. And if you have any questions or comments, please just drop them below. I hope that you have a beautiful week, and I will see you soon.